Alright, this is the introduction to West Vlogs, and I'm gonna turn this music down real quick so I don't get any copyright. It says right here, I'm gonna control a whatever. I definitely didn't say something weird there. I was gonna say cookie. Um, anyway, I'm pretty sick right now, and I believe that the vertical output over here is gonna be on Kick. This is going to be my Kick stream right here, and then what you guys see over here, this is going to be my Twitch live stream. And long story short, I want to make this stream about talking about the world problems and pretty much bringing awareness to what's going on right now. Because it seems like a lot of people don't really know how. Yeah, I had to search up what succession means. We're not going to talk about that. Instead, we're going to go to DOJ. Ba, ba, ba. And then, from here, we're going to search up Epstein. And then we're going to go to this. Ah, funny. We have to be 18 years or older. Interesting. So then, right here, you click yes. And then you're going to see it doesn't do anything, right? You know, this is going to be pretty annoying whenever, you know, the common person comes into this. I believe that I clicked this. And then I went to, hold on, this music is being really annoying. What did I do after this? How did I find the actual files? Search full library, maybe. I'm gonna just try this. Oh, nice. Alright, 9, 10. Yeah, these are all the data sets. Now, how do I find the original? So here's the Epstein library. This house can be used on our site, release numerous. Let's see this. Maybe this one will take us to it. Nope. So how do I get in here? So we were just there. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Search full library. Epstein. Okay, this doesn't tell me anything. Who's this in referral to? Who's this talking about? Statement of David E. Patterson, Executive Director, Federal Defender's name before the judicial answer. What does this have to fucking do with anything? And don't you dare lose hope. I will find you and take you home. Boom, 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 boom. The sacred place. We can visit. Hey, hey. Man, I'm trying to find these actual files, but I can't find them. Hold on. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Data set of EPS. I had them all laid out. Nope, that doesn't help. I'm back to square one. Listen, don't you dare lose hope. I will find you Oh, here it is. Nice. Nice. Okay, so here it is. So you go to, where did I get here? DOJ disclosures right here. And then Epstein Files Transparency Act. It's this first drop down arrow. Let me close all these ones real quick. Click this one. Then it shows you all the data sets from 1 to 12. And then, to my knowledge, 1, like it tells you like everything. 1 pretty much is just full of like pictures. Interesting. I didn't know that actually. Okay, so we're going through the Epstein files together. All right, so this is 1. I wish there was a way to like, just like scroll through it. Hey, I just got a chat. What is that? I don't know what that is. Wait a minute. That's from Twitch. No, that's from Kick. Is that from Kick or Twitch? I don't know. Whatever that is, I don't know. Well, there's a lot of message over here. I don't like that. Okay, anyway. So, I'm assuming that this is the house that is really famous. This is like the Epstein house, and this was the same house that had this like oval thing to where this girl talked about how there was like gargoyles up here or something like that. I'm not sure if it's the same house, but it might be. No, definitely not. Unless they're up here. But look, there's a camera. There's a camera right there. Face, face, face. It's actually kind of a blurry image. It looks like it's doubled over. That's strange. This is an odd photo. I wonder what that stands for. Oops. Oh, this must have been whenever they ripped the door hinges off. I wonder what it is about this old school style that he liked. Look, it's on both sides. It's like this rope. Interesting. Vector's trying to. What is this? There's another camera up there. Coat rack. Suspicious doors and paintings. Oops. Alright, so these are all the regular pictures. I don't know why they're taking pictures of this. It doesn't seem like these are just regular pictures. I don't think they would put anything psycho. Oh, wow. Look at that. How do I... Voss? Half empty. Wonder what that's for. Oh. What's this? What is that? What is that? Why am I able to highlight this? Why am I able to highlight that? Guys, why am I able to highlight this? There's like one little... What is that? It's a fucking slash, dude. No way. There's 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 no way. Is that real? That's real. Holy shit. What is that? So... Number 16. Burger King foot lettuce. You can highlight a slash. That's definitely strange. Dude, now it's gonna make me check all of them. There's gotta be like a hidden one somewhere on all of these. Oh, this is the same desk, just from a different angle. Why? Look at that. These are doctored images. Oh my fucking god. Look. Picture 16. There's all of this stuff right here. Picture 16. All of this stuff. Right? Same desk, same Voss bottle. Go to the next picture. Different angle. All of that shit disappears. Where did it go? What the fuck? So... Huh. Same place. Drumsticks right there for some reason. Were those there the whole time? Yep, okay, just making sure. Merwin Dela Cruz. What the heck? What's this? What the fuck? What am I looking at right now? This hurts my eyes. Wait a minute. Wait, what is this? Ah, shit. I know who this guy is. Leslie Groff. Who's that? Ew. Got another message. Is that the same one? No. Oh, it's Calf! What's up, bro? Okay, it's good to know that it's working on Twitch too, because I've only gotten one message on a Kick right now. I don't know why it's not showing up though. Dude, look at this. Check this out. Check this out. Look what I just found. Look what I just found. Not this. This is irrelevant. So there's 3 pictures. There's this one. All right. Now I want you to pay heavy attention to this picture, okay? Specifically, this Voss bottle, this pretty much this entire area right here, and how it doesn't change. And on top of that, I want you to look at this area right here where there's all these panels and stuff like that, and like things that like don't really make sense. And if you look right here, like if you really look right here, it doesn't make sense. Like right here, it's not really adding up. What are those little red dots right there? You know what I'm saying? So look, on top of that, you can also highlight this thing for some reason. Doesn't make any sense. But I looked at the next picture, and all that stuff disappears. It didn't exist. It's not behind the computer, I promise. It would be right here. And it's the same Voss bottle, same computers, same vitamin jar, doctored image. Completely no trace, besides like whatever that is right there, but there's nothing. Like you would visibly know if that was or was not there. And the next one, yeah, it's the same picture, same place, just different angles. There's a door here, door here, door here. So weird. Why are you even looking at these images? Why? Because this is like important, dude. Are you kidding me? This pretty much shows everything we need to know about how our government actually works. And you know what? Just because you say that, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go to DOJ disclosure. And then I'm going to go to this one. And then it drops down all the data sets. And I'm just going to go ahead and I think it was in dataset 9. Next. Oh no, it was way further. Like I'm just gonna, random freaking thing, we're just gonna read it together. He was found dead, apparently by suicide in jail, so I'm angry. He won't have to personally answer to me in court, but my question really is, so who's this? This was a girl. That's so crazy. So apparently Epstein has people that stay outside of high schools. So weird. Hold on, let me see what you're saying, man. Oh, cave no gun. True. Yes. Okay. So yeah, since the beginning, I was talking about the Epstein files and stuff like that. My bad. These are the Epstein files, and pretty much I'm learning that all of it is doctored, and like even the pictures are doctored. Like nothing is making sense right now, dude. Like I think there's got to be answers in here somewhere. And if it's not answers, it's got to be like, I don't know, man. I just feel like this is important. I don't know why. I feel like everybody should be looking at this and knowing, like, wow, our government really supported this, and we're still functioning. Like, I don't know, man. President should be impeached. A whole bunch of people should be arrested, and it's like 50 years ago, I feel like so many people would die because of this. There's also people that, who is? Said everyone is. I don't see everybody talking about it. No, this is the opposite of a distraction. Like I don't know how to like emphasize this to you. This is like real, you know, like let's say, you know, like people were saying like, oh, Justin Bieber got cloned or something like that. That's a distraction. That's some shit that doesn't really matter. You know, we know that, you know, they can clone human DNA and this and that, like it's totally possible. But what I don't believe is a distraction is whenever it's like such a blatantly big issue that like people are possibly going to assume that it is a distraction. It's like I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense right now. I'm like my brain is working at a million miles an hour. I gotta slow down. Hold on. I don't think people are taking the Epstein files seriously because they believe it's like a distraction of something, and I genuinely think that this is like the biggest thing right now. Like if we don't pay attention to this and we pay attention to like all the other things going on in other countries that we can't control, then we're totally messed up. You got the file, ICE, and war with Iran. So ICE and war with Iran and the files all correlate down to the same fucking president. So like the Epstein, usually, usually if there's a president that is, starting wars or whatever, they're like dropping bombs, they're gonna be like, oh, it's what the president does. The president does that, the president drops bombs sometimes. No, no, they don't. I think a good president is good at communication, and on top of that, our president right now is so, ugh, he is so involved with like everything Epstein related and like pedophile related and Hollywood related and like how they're Satanist and like this and that. Just like pretty much every little detail that you look at, it doesn't add up to a good picture. It kind of just shows that whatever is happening right now is the opposite of okay. We have a bad president. We have a terrible money system right now. We have a terrible freaking economy because like the entire world is just like going to shit. Gaza is disappearing. Fucking, you're talking about the war in Iran and stuff like that. We're apparently giving trillions of dollars to Israel so that way they can contribute towards the demolish of the world. It's just like there's got to be a solution somewhere. There's got to be. If he survives this impeachment, I'm moving out of state. So that isn't going to happen. He can't get impeached right now because everybody inside of our government is they're part of it. So if we wanted to persecute every single person that was inside of the Epstein files and like helped, keep it going, our entire government system would collapse because they're all connected to it. They give so much money, so much time. It's apparently a famous quote to say you were only on Epstein's Island for like, never mind, I'm not going to say it. I'm going to keep that part to myself. But I just know that there's something is very wrong right now. And if you pay attention to the Epstein files, it's not a distraction. It's up to the people to make the difference, Calf. Like it literally says it in the Constitution. If the government is corrupt, it's up to the people to fix it. And we've only had the banking system we've had for the last 100 years, dude. Like, life has never changed more. It's fucking crazy, dude. I genuinely think if everybody just, like, stopped, like, they did keep going to work and stuff like that. I don't know. I think it's harder with the big picture of things, but since I live on an island in the middle of Key West, or in the middle of the ocean, I genuinely think that like we could be like an example. Like if I freaking spoke up and started talking about like, hey, we probably shouldn't support our government and start like doing our own thing. Not in like a retaliatory way, not saying like, oh, we're gonna fight you, this and that. Like no. It's just saying we don't agree with you guys. We're not wanting to be a part of your whatever disgusting morals that they have about like eating children and fucking all this other shit. Um, Gaza totally got wiped out. I think that was the biggest. I don't think I. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the most amount of children that has ever died in like probably close to ever. I don't know how accurate that is, but I don't know, man. Has there been a point in time where more kids have died than there have been in Gaza? This is a good question. I'm gonna search that up. Okay. Sorry. What the hell? What the fuck is that? Wow. What? No fucking way. What? Dude, this guy is real? Holy shit. He blew up a fucking school, then blew up his house, and then drove back to the school and blew it up again. Damn! That is upset. Bro was upset. Now that is mad. Bro got so mad. God damn. Wow. What an accidental find of the day, huh? Jeez. Holy cow. That's not something to laugh about. I'm sorry. Okay, this is not a laughing matter. I rest in peace to all those people. Wow, look at that. Dang. But Comey himself may have thought differently according to one clue he left behind. Whoa. Yo, that shit is crazy. Damn. Wow. Interesting. So yeah, Gaza is the biggest child massacre in history. Noted. Doesn't let me confident in this. Interesting. Hmm. This is crazy. There's a lot of these, just so you know. Like, it goes on and on and on. You can see part of it. What is that? Gotcha. So that's literally the fucking fax number for the Department of Justice. This is in South Florida. It takes me to the fucking website! I clicked on it, and it took me to the website. That is terrifying. There must be so many mistakes in here. Holy shit. This was a month before he died. Holy shit. My computer's glitching out. wonder who that is. What's JF mean? A lot of names there. Wow. Wow, sick. The entire, wow. Wait a second. Look at this. Letters from lying union officials. Lawyers who facilitated fraud over 30 years. Cover up Division of Human Rights? Okay. Alright. How funny is that? Nothing. There's nothing on here. Dude. Okay. Alright, I found the file. This is the one that matters. 71533. Right back to that Joffrey guy. They redacted everything except this one paragraph. This one paragraph is all that they left. Law enforcement officers across the board refuse to persecute members of the legal profession for felonious misconduct. The very rich and very powerful can often purchase impunity for even the most loathsome of crimes, as in the Jeffrey Epstein sweetheart deal. Prosecutorial misconduct ignored by law enforcement is an ongoing national disgrace which is traditionally swept under the rug as a matter of entitlement. We're fucked. Dude, I feel lightheaded after reading that. enough internet for today.